Please be seated. Good afternoon, students, parents, family members, faculty, staff, and friends. I'm Dr. Lisa Singletary, the director of the WMU Bronson School of Nursing. I welcome you all to this ceremony, which has become a tradition at Bronson School of Nursing. Before we commence with the ceremony, I would like to ask everyone, please silence your cell phones. Thank you for that. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Chris Cheatham, Interim Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. Dr. Cheatham, would you please come forward?
Thanks, everyone. My name is Chris Cheatham, and I serve as the Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. I had some prepared remarks, but truthfully, they were not that interesting. So these might not be either. So this is the second time I've got to come to this event. And the first time was last spring, 2022. And I get to go to a lot of events in this interim role that I've played over the past years. And some are really interesting, some are not. But this is one of the cool ones I get to go to. And I experienced it last time. And part of that is I have sort of a personal connection. So lots of people in the room today, how many of you are parents or guardians of one of the graduates today? Raise your hand. So I say that because you're about 2 years ahead of me. My daughter is a nursing student, not at Western, nobody's perfect, but so this is exciting to me because you end up like you can almost see the end point for your own child. And so it's kind of one of the reasons why I value this ceremony so much. And so I see the hard work. I get the text that say, "Dad, can you help me with chemistry?" Sure. And then I get the question like, "That's been a long time ago." Said, you know, call a tutor. But I know how hard the work is. And I know the curriculum and some of the challenges, and you all need to be extremely proud of yourself, which I know you are, and I know that you all are extremely proud of them because it's a long journey. And it's an absolutely noble profession. Nobody goes into nursing to become rich or do things like it's a service-based profession because you want to help people. Now, you're entering it probably the best job market in the history of, so it's not a bad thing that they're not going to be in your basements for 2 years, hopefully or so, but it's so that's a plus, but it's absolutely one of those professions that gives back on a daily basis. And I know your professors and the faculty staff all have kind of instilled that in you as you've progressed over this last 4 or 5 years, and so I just want to congratulate you and realize that these days go by very fast. It's kind of cliched, but they do. And that remember this day and take a moment to remember this day. And I look forward to announcing your degrees on Saturday, which I hope you all attend as you go across the stage. And just know as an institution that we are extremely, extremely proud of you. So thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Cheatham. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Ron Sisler, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services. Dean Sisler, would you please come forward?
So welcome. And it is my distinct honor and privilege to be the Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, which houses the Bronson School of Nursing. Several of you students are very familiar to me in working with our college to help our students find their pathway, and I'm so glad for that. So I have a little story too, a little off script. So my daughter is only 10 years old. Now look at me and then look at Chris. Do you remember Chris? So yeah, Chris is much younger than me. But my daughter has been to our College of Health and Human Services proudly, and she loves it here. She's met a bunch of our folks, and usually on the weekend, so not with students, but that will come. And so her pathway in health and human services is starting. So nurses are amazing professionals. They're on the front lines of healthcare. They're on the front lines of even our public health administration, because there are public health nurses as well. They are educators, creators, innovators to our professions and our health professions, and yes, even help educate physicians once in a while along the way. So they're amazing. They're trusted colleagues, and we've all worked with nurses in our everyday lives, and they're the fabric of our society. So to you who are graduating, I would say, to go along with what Dr. Cheatham said, is you are in a career that is high in demand and never as much in demand as you are right now because of COVID and the turnover and the need related to health. High in meaning careers, high in satisfaction, and I would say unsurpassed in impact. So you're in an amazing profession that we're all proud of and that you should be proud of as well. And I'm pretty confident that you've been trained in the way by our amazing faculty sitting here who are just so dedicated to your advancement and your education. And I hope you feel that, and I'd like to get a lot of head shaking, I hope. The faculty are amazing here. They had to pivot, you had to pivot at a time when it was so difficult to learn virtually, and you did it, you got out of it, and you're here today. And the perseverance that you had to go through and what you did is just absolutely amazing. I do want to ask you, in the white coats, students, to turn around at this point and thank your family members in the audience here and virtually for their involvement in your education. Could you do that for me, please? And I also want to thank the staff. I thanked a little bit the faculty, thank the staff of the Bronson School of Nursing, and I also want to give a shout out to Dr. Lisa Singletary, who took the reins about 1.5 years ago. I had to convince her of that, and she's just an amazing colleague, and I know she has the support of the faculty. So thank you, Dr. Singletary, for your leadership. So again, welcome. I'm ready to hear the rest of the ceremony, and back to Dr. Singletary. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Sisler. It is with great pride that we gather to celebrate the accomplishments of the students who will receive the nursing pins as BSN graduates and those being hooded as MSN graduates. It is our privilege as nursing faculty to participate in this event as our students receive the Western Michigan University Bronson School of Nursing pin, which symbolizes a transition into the profession of nursing. Western Michigan University will be holding their commencement ceremonies at 9 a.m. on Saturday for the College of Health and Human Services graduates. I would ask the students to please wear your ribbon with your pin so we know who you are. This final step will be a successful completion of the professional licensure exam over the next few months following graduation. The WMU Bronson School of Nursing was established in 1994 in the College of Health and Human Services. We are fully accredited by the Commission of Collegiate Nursing Education, or CCNE. Our BSN program also has also been endorsed by the American Holistic Nurses Certification Corporation since 2006. This endorsement is not a requirement, but provides additional enrichment to our curriculum. Will the faculty members please stand? Students, will you let these individuals know how much you appreciate them with a round of applause? Thank you. I wish to acknowledge the significant contributions of staff. Thank you to Nan Morningstar and Kathy Giroux, who have worked diligently to organize this event. They're downstairs in 1010. I would also like to thank Dr. Kelly Pattison and the pinning committee for acting as liaisons between the senior class and the BSON administrative staff. Without them, this event would not be possible, so well organized and dignified. I would also like to acknowledge our nursing advisor, Ms. Tracy Korstange, our BSN Manager of Recruitment and Outreach and Academic Advisor. I have the pleasure now of introducing the MSN speaker, Ms. Natalie Kuhn.
Thank you, Dr. Singletary. Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, friends, and family here to celebrate the Bronson School of Nursing graduates of fall 2022. I'd like to take a moment to reflect on my experience as a master's student, as well as honor and recognize the other graduate students and the ones who helped us reach this significant milestone. I started the MSN program in fall 2020. It seems like there's never a good time to go back to school, so why not in the middle of a global pandemic? My family had recently moved to Michigan, and I was excited to dedicate time to furthering my education and preparing myself as a nurse educator. Jumping into my first classes, Advanced Pathophysiology and Theoretical Foundations of Nursing, I realized a couple of things. I desperately needed to review APA formatting. Graduate classes require a lot of thinking time. And there were other nurses committed to growing and learning, even amid setbacks, challenges, and many life responsibilities. My fellow graduate, Kirsten, noted that getting this degree has taught her so much about persistence. I agree, and I would add that persistence and perseverance are essential character traits for every nurse. Our profession is not easy, but it is work that provides comfort, compassion, and care to humankind. We have persisted through this program, and we are here graduating. We carry this grit with us as we move forward as leaders and master's-prepared nurses. Throughout the program, we have grown. Leadership expert John Maxwell said, if we're growing, we're always going to be out of our comfort zone. I remember feeling very out of my comfort zone when I found out I'd be required to write a review of literature for our research class, or the first time I was tasked with creating a teaching session. This program has helped me to embrace the discomfort of growth and realize that those growing pains are what it takes to progress and succeed. So, fellow graduates, Jenny, Kirsten, and Lauren, congratulations on completing your Master's of Science in Nursing. What a wonderful accomplishment. Each of us know that although it took much personal commitment to finish the program, we could not have done it without the special people in our lives. And I'd like to take a moment to recognize those special people. Thank you to our families, our spouses, our significant others, our children, parents, and friends who have believed in us and carried other responsibilities so that we could focus on our masters. I would personally like to thank my mom and dad, and my husband Eric, and my 4 kids for their relentless support and consistent love. I would also like to recognize the wonderful faculty of Bronson School of Nursing. You have invested into us through classes, virtual meetings, clear and timely feedback, and mentorship. Your expertise and direction have facilitated our growth. You have supported us by holding us to high standards in addition to being flexible and understanding. Thank you for the work that you do and for helping us reach our goals. So nursing graduates of fall 2022, a warm congratulations to all of you. Let's celebrate this accomplishment with grateful hearts and a commitment to being the best nurses that we can be for the betterment of our patients, students, communities, and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, Natalie. I am pleased to introduce Dr. Alyssa Allen.
Good afternoon. My name is Alyssa Allen, and I have the privilege of, I will be the new graduate program coordinator for the Bronson School of Nursing. The BSON has a master's in nursing program with 3 tracks: nurse educator, addiction, and gerontology. Our program is online, and even though many of our students are local, we also have students that hail from different parts of the state and country. We are thrilled that 2 of our MSN students were able to join us for the hooding ceremony today. The students graduating today with their MSN have great perseverance, work ethic, and creativity. They have worked diligently on understanding and demonstrating advanced nursing skills, including the areas of pathophysiology, pharmacology, and physical assessment. They have worked with leaders in their communities to identify and spearhead projects related to quality and safety. They have spent hours working alongside nursing professionals to create and implement teaching activities, increase their knowledge related to addiction, and provide direct care to patients. The MSN students graduating today have demonstrated that they have the knowledge, skills, and dedication to improve outcomes for patients and student nurses. To recognize the achievements of these master-level students, we engage in a hooding ceremony. During this ceremony, Dr. Kelly Ackerson and Dr. Lisa Singletary will place a hood over the head of the graduate, signifying their success in completing the graduate program. One of our graduating Masters in Nursing students is unable to be here today, as she joined our program from North Dakota. Jenny Gress is our first student graduating from our addiction track. Ms. Gress has a current role within the VA as a inpatient mental health nurse. Someday, she would like to put her degree to further use as a master's prepared nurse in an inpatient substance use disorder treatment facility. In addition to being the first person to graduate from the addiction track, Ms. Gress is also the first person in her family to graduate from college. Jenny Gress, we are very proud of your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. Another one of our graduating students, Lauren Beam, was also not able to be here today. Ms. Beam is graduating from our nurse educator track. She is currently one of the unit educators for the St. Joe's Ann Arbor Emergency Department and is also a clinical instructor for Washtenaw Community College. Ms. Beam hopes to pursue a faculty role at Washtenaw Community College after graduation. Now I would like to call our MSN coordinator, Dr. Kelly Ackerson, up to the stage to hood the graduates who are here with us today. Natalie Kuhn. Ms. Kuhn has been working in the nephrology specialty for the last 7 years. She currently works at Fresenius Medical Center as an outpatient dialysis nurse. During her graduate studies, she was a teaching assistant for the Bronson School of Nursing. She's excited to be a part-time faculty in the WMU Nursing Department next semester, teaching a clinical and assisting in a skills lab. She has a passion and love for teaching nursing students and hopes to work in a university setting in the years to come. Kirsten Sammons. Ms. Sammons currently works at a Veterans Affairs outpatient clinic as an assistant nurse manager for primary care. Her plans for the future include retiring from the government in about 4 years and then work as a full-time educator in nursing. Thank you. Before I end my time on the stage, I want to take a moment to offer my sincere gratitude to Dr. Kelly Ackerson. I had an agreement, Dr. Singletary, I forgot to tell you about the agreement that if I got to read this, she got to leave the stage. There was a, anyway, all right. Sorry. You can leave now if you want, but, all right, before I end my time here, I want to take a moment to offer my sincere gratitude to Dr. Kelly Ackerson, who has served as the MSN coordinator for the past 7+ years and is retiring. Although she is not one who desires attention or recognition, I hope she will forgive me as I take a moment to share with you some of the contributions that she has made to the Bronson School of Nursing. Without a doubt, the MSN program is as rigorous, thoughtfully organized, and meticulously planned because of Dr. Ackerson's leadership. Dr. Ackerson has shown great care and support to the many students in the graduate programs, and she leaves behind a legacy of excellence in nursing education that the BSON will carry forward. We wish you well in your retirement, Dr. Ackerson, and want you to know that you will be missed.
Thank you, Dr. Ackerson and Dr. Allen. Congratulations to you both. Next, we have the award presentations. These are honors for our BSN students for their contributions and demonstrated excellence during their time with us. Ms. Dawn Smith and Ms. Cheryl Vanderploeg, please come forward to announce the recipients of the awards. Students and faculty, you will find the criteria for each of these awards inserted in your program.
Good afternoon and welcome, family, friends, and congratulations to you, the graduating class. I have the honor to present 2 awards this evening. The first one is the Community Service Award. The recipient of this award showed activism within the university and community. This student brought awareness to recycling and formulated solutions in the resident halls here on campus. A WMU signature project was completed titled Sustain Your Ability to Recycle. I'm giving out a lot of clues here. And this discussed recycling options and brought awareness on the topic to the student resident halls. The mission of the Office of Sustainability is to guide and assist the Western Michigan University community in fulfilling and growing its sustainability commitments. Through building a diverse and flourishing learning community around sustainability, we will continually explore and develop new opportunities to create a culture of sustainability and improve the quality of life. This project aligned with that mission, and she should be commended for her efforts on sustainability awareness that were created with this project. The Community Service Award goes to Kate Sanderfoot. Do we have? Where's the awards? Right here.
We didn't practice that, I'm sorry. You want to go up on stage with her? Go up on stage with her.
Where is it? Where is it? Should we vote? Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. The next award that I will be presenting is the Professional Excellence Award. This student demonstrates excellence, competence, critical thinking, and professionalism in both the classroom and clinical settings. They are described by faculty and other students as being highly motivated, always willing to help peers, and encouraged others to succeed. Professional behaviors of a student and future nurse were exhibited during all program activities. They were described to go above and beyond by peers, and this encouraged others to be successful. She is a Lee Honors student with a thesis focused on junior and senior nursing students during the pandemic and how they utilized holistic modalities for stress reduction. She exemplifies the attributes of a professional nurse and is an overall exemplary student. The recipient of the Professional Excellence Award is Rachel Camp. Congratulations.
Excuse me, I'm going to be giving the Leadership Award. The recipient of this award is thought of as a born leader by their peers. Traits of leadership are demonstrated in the classroom, during clinical, with extracurricular activities, and for study sessions. This student keeps others organized, speaks up to ask difficult questions tactfully, and is recognized as a trusted resource. She serves in a formal leadership role as the treasurer and president of the Bronson School of Nursing Association. During her service as SNA president, students described her as being motivational, compassionate, fair, respectful, and treated students equally. She serves as a role model to nursing students throughout the program. The recipient of the Leadership Award is Zoe Bowers. I'm presenting the Academic Excellence Award. According to our mission statement, the WMU Bronson School of Nursing is committed to educating professional nurses who provide competent, relationship-based care, actively participate in the development and application of research, and assume leadership roles in evolving healthcare contexts. This student fits this mission by maintaining a near-perfect GPA during an extremely challenging program while working, demonstrating professional communication, exceptional critical thinking ability, advanced clinical reasoning skills, and being well prepared for all school activities. It is clear that preparation took place prior to class or clinical that exceeds peers. They were eager to learn and sought out their own opportunities in addition to assigned tasks. This level of dedication, work ethic, and nursing knowledge exceeds the minimum requirements, and they kept their peers motivated and on task. They were a model student throughout the nursing program, and this did not go unnoticed by faculty and peers. The recipient of the Faculty Academic Award is Nicholas Cosgrove.
Thank you, Ms. Smith and Ms. Vanderploeg. I'm now honored to introduce the BSN student speaker, Ms. Ariana Johnson. Oh.
Thank you again, Dr. Singletary, and thank you to all our faculty, family, and friends for attending today in person or virtually on this lovely Thursday afternoon to celebrate our accomplishments. A few weeks ago, I asked my class to send me a few pictures, so thank you. And so to start this speech, let's watch a quick 4-minute video. And there was supposed to be music, but it'll be a nice watch. So I hope you guys all enjoyed that. It was to a song, but it was nice to look back and reflect on. And I know there was a lot more pictures taken, especially this last weekend, but I hope we can all enjoy that. And I hope that we can all will soon realize that these truly were the good old days. In our first semester, we were introduced to Florence Nightingale. Florence Nightingale was a British nurse in the 1850s. Her legacy is known for setting the foundations of modern nursing. She also published a nursing guide titled Notes on Nursing, What It Is and What It Is Not. So I will take a quick moment to talk about what nursing is and is not for us. What it is an opportunity to remember why we chose nursing. Some of us were influenced by another nurse, had a personal experience with a nurse, or enjoyed the science courses. What it is an opportunity to be excited about our future. in a variety of different specialties. And what it is an opportunity to take our hard-earned education and dollars and put them into action. What it is not is a time to forget the countless hours and days we put into earning us being here today. What it is not is a time to take the pledge we will soon take lightly. And what it is not is the end, but rather just the beginning. These last few months, we have been asked if we are ready to graduate. Most of us, including myself, have replied with, "I'm so ready to be done." It's been a long 4.5 years, and it cannot come soon enough. At the same time, we asked ourselves, it's been a long 4.5 years, and it cannot come soon enough. At the same time, we've asked ourselves, are we actually ready? Our experiences on foundations in therapeutics and health assessment and concepts in elders and pharm and OB and peds and therapeutics and MedSurg 1 and research in community and in leadership helped form our educational readiness. Western Michigan University and the Bronson School of Nursing have provided us each with the foundation to become nurses and introduced us to various environments of nursing. We qualified for internships, and now we qualify for career positions. Doors have been opened to us because of this program. With that, I say we are ready to start our careers. Let us make no mistake, nursing school was hard, and we were all met with different challenges, but we were resilient. Let's be confident in ourselves and give ourselves credit that we all made it here today. Florence Nightingale also said, "The progressive world is necessarily divided into two classes, those who take the best of what there is and enjoy it, and those who wish for something better and create it." After today, we are now in charge of our lives and how we will use this prestigious degree. As future nurses and medical leaders, we have great influence on the future of our profession. I hope each of us go out and create our something better, appreciative of our WMU journey and what nursing is and is not. For our last Florence Nightingale quote, our textbooks do not mention her strong and resilient attitude, which I think is fitting for us all today. She said, "I think one's feelings waste themselves in words. They ought to be distilled into actions which bring results." I am proud of my experience. I am proud of you. Others here are proud of us, and above all, I hope you are all proud of yourselves. Let's not waste our words. Let's go take action, and let's go be our own Florence Nightingales. We did it. Thank you, and go Broncos.
Thank you, Ariana. Pinning dates back to the time of Florence Nightingale in 1860. Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George by Queen Victoria for her nursing service in the Crimean War. Miss Nightingale shared the honor with her nursing students by giving each graduate a pin. The tradition of pinning continues today and has come to represent a significant milestone in joining the ranks of nursing. The pin is designed to represent the particular School of Nursing and unites alumni together. For this part of the ceremony, each student will hand their card to the pinning announcer and move to center stage to be pinned by one of the faculty. Students will present their ribbon with their pin to the faculty member, and after each student is pinned, they will receive a candle. The candle is a symbol of the light of enlightenment, the light of wisdom and knowledge. They will walk back to their chairs and be seated. We ask that you save your applause until each student has come forward to receive his or her pin, so everyone can hear the student's post-graduation career plans. Once everyone has been pinned, I will ask the graduating nursing students to stand with the faculty and members of the audience who are nurses to recite the nursing pledge. The pledge will be projected on the screen and can be found on the back of your programs. The following faculty will announce and pin our BSN students. Dr. Pamela Wadsworth will be announcing the graduates. Dr. Sally Valim, Miss Cheryl Vanderplug will present pins to the first half of the class. Miss Susan Houtrow and Miss Lori Van Zoren will present pins to the second half of the class. Dr. Wadsworth, Dr. Valim, and Miss Vanderplug, will you please now come forward?
Hello, everyone. Could the first row please stand up? Thank you. Morgan Vandenbrink. Morgan is still exploring her options, but intends to work in a role within community health. Mackenzie Van Sickle. Mackenzie will be working in the intensive care unit at Trinity Health in St. Mary's in Grand Rapids. Zoe Bowers. Zoe has accepted a position at Trinity Health Ann Arbor in the medical intensive care unit. Rachel Camp. Rachel is currently pursuing multiple job opportunities near her hometown of Naperville, Illinois, and hoping to work as a pediatric oncology nurse. Angie Rydell. Angie has accepted a position at Bronson in the cardiology unit. Megan Rohn. Megan has accepted a position in the operating room at Bronson. Ariana Johnson. Ariana has accepted a position at Bronson Kalamazoo in the cardiac surgical unit, a cardiovascular intensive care unit. Taylor Smith. Taylor has accepted a position at Kalamazoo Borges in the cardiac surgical ICU. It was great. It's perfect. Elizabeth Warad. Elizabeth has accepted a position at Bronson in the NICU, neonatal ICU. Heather Mooney. Heather will be working and living in Florida. Kayla Erzinger. Kayla is seeking a job in a Chicago hospital. Lillian Tomasello. Lillian has accepted a position in the NICU at Lutheran General Hospital in Chicago. Peyton Nabozny. Peyton has accepted a position at Oaklawn in the emergency department. Darnay Hodges. Darnay has accepted a labor and delivery position at Ascension in downtown Detroit. Could the next row please stand up? I feel so special. Thank you. Nicholas Cosgrove. Nicholas has accepted an RN position in Oahu, Hawaii. Kara Rogan. Kara has accepted a position at Bronson in the emergency department. Madison Holcomb. Madison has accepted a position at Bronson in labor and delivery. Jordan Hufnagel. Hufnagel, sorry. I think I've been saying that wrong for 3 years. Jordan has accepted a position at Trinity Health in the operating room. Olivia Maley. Olivia has accepted a position at Borges in the neurocritical care unit. Danielle Mondu. Danielle has accepted a position as an LDRPN, labor delivery recovery postpartum and nursery nurse at Ascension in Rochester, Michigan. Lauren Rohr. Lauren has accepted a position on the east side of the state at Ascension, Macomb, Oakland, Warren campus, working on a cardiology step-down unit. Okay, now we are going to have Professor Houtrow and Professor Van Zoren present pins. Kate Sanderfoot. Kate has accepted a position at Bronson Methodist Hospital in the ICU float pool. Callie Lawrence. Callie has accepted a position in labor and delivery in Kalamazoo. Tanya Vucinovic. Tanya is looking forward to moving back to Canada and finding a nursing position as an ICU nurse. Annabelle Stubbs. Annabelle has accepted a position on a cardiac step-down unit at McLaren Port Huron. Taylor Helwigi. Taylor has accepted a position on the labor and delivery unit at Northwest Health, Porter, in Indiana. Abigail Butts. Abigail has accepted a position in the critical care float pool at Bronson Methodist. Mary Claire Burnett. Mary Claire has accepted a position on the medical surgical floor at Spectrum Health Butterworth Hospital in Grand Rapids, Michigan, starting in January. Could the last row please stand up? Abby McGowan. Abby has accepted a position at Ascension Providence in Novi on a women's health medical surgical unit. Olivia Ross. Olivia has accepted a position at St. Joseph Mercy Health in Ann Arbor on the surgical trauma ICU. Morgan Booth. Morgan has accepted a position on a med-surg floor at Ascension Providence Hospital on the Novi campus. Faith Kessler. Faith has accepted a position at McLaren Macomb on a medical surgical telemetry unit. Leah Dunham. Leah has accepted a position at the Gilmore Community Healing Center. Brianna Collier. Brianna has accepted a position at the Neuro-Ortho unit at Borges. Natalie Lepisto. Natalie has accepted a position at Ascension Borges on the neurology unit. Frances Lyons. Frances has accepted a position at Ascension Borges Hospital, Kalamazoo, in the emergency department. Kendra Slugis. Kendra has accepted a position in the medical surgical float pool at Bronson Methodist Hospital. Kylie Greenidge. Kylie has accepted a position at Bronson on the general surgical unit.
Thank you all, faculty presenters. Will all our graduates and nurses please stand for the nursing pledge? You'll find the pledge on the back of your, sorry, do you have one? Let's hold for just a moment until we get the potential of having it. Okay, all right. So some people have the flyer and some people do not. Can we do a little bit of sharing until everyone has one? I'm surprised you don't all have that memorized. Dean Sisler, thank you so much. All right, everyone take a good deep breath in. All right. The professional nursing pledge. With full knowledge of the responsibilities and undertaking, I pledge to care for my patients with all the knowledge, skills, and understanding that I possess, without regard to race, color, creed, politics, gender identity, sexual orientation, or social status. I will spare no effort to alleviate suffering and to promote health. I will refrain from any action which might be harmful to the quality of life or health of those I care for. I will respect at all times the dignity and beliefs of the patients under my care and hold in professional confidence all personal information entrusted to me. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level and give my support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. With full awareness of my scope of practice, I will do my utmost to maximize the potential of the nursing profession and to uphold and advance its standards. Thank you. Soon to be graduates of WMU, you have the responsibility to be leaders and scholars who participate in providing and advancing high-quality nursing knowledge and healthcare. Hopefully, some of you may choose to continue your nursing education in master's or doctoral programs that prepare you for the advanced roles as nurse educators, nurse managers, or nurse researchers. Still others may pursue advanced practice nursing as nurse midwives or nurse practitioners. All others will become bedside or community nurses whose practice demonstrates why year after year nurses are rated the most highly trusted profession by the public. Whatever you decide to pursue, you are committed to lifelong learning because it is part of your professional responsibility. This is not goodbye, but a welcome. A welcome to the nursing profession and a welcome as an alumni of the finest university, college, and school, Bronson School of Nursing. Congratulations to each of you. Thank you all for being here and sharing in this event. I would like to invite those who are in attendance here in this room and downstairs in 1010, who are being live streamed right now, to meet us in the atrium, which is on the first floor. If you go out these doors into the elevator or to the central stairs, you can make it down to the atrium. We are going to process out. I will excuse each one of the rows in just a moment, but I would ask the graduates, I know those lights are really exciting, but if you could leave them on your chair, that would be great. I know. All right, first row. Yay! You can go right up there. Yeah. It's fine, it's fine. Second row. Third row. Fourth row. Faculty. Thank you again for being here with us and sharing the event. First row.